guys, it's Kryptic TMG and I'm back with a brand new video, and this time on Hex-Core competition. I haven't played this game properly in a good couple of months, and as the first round of the Blancpain GT3 Championship had started the other day at Monza, I thought I'd have a quick little race around here in my favoured GT3 car, which is the Bentley. I don't know why on this game I just take to the way the Bentley handles. It has got a little bit of understeer. It's not the fastest, but I just like the way you can sort of attack the curbs and stuff. So yeah, for me at the moment, this is the car I enjoy driving most. Obviously I'm a little bit rusty, haven't really turned a wheel on this game, but that Blancpain race just got me in the mood for some Hex-Core competition, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was it was very spicy, as I can say. I think the AI aggressiveness was on about 97, so yeah, pretty tricky, and you can see straight away we get an absolutely rubbish start. The one thing I do like about the starts on the Hex-Core competition is they're not always at the same time. It's random, so you never know when to get on the power, especially when you got the it's not standing starts, it's rolling starts, so you never actually know when you can get on the power, and it's always random, so you can't sort of time it. So you always got to be right on your toes, and the AI always seem to get incredible starts, so pretty difficult to get a good start. You've got to time it perfectly, and unless you can actually see the lights, it's extremely hard to know when to go. We can see we get decent run on the Lamborghini, try go around the outside. Obviously don't want to career into the back of the Audi, but I do love the way that the AI, they really do fight you, and it's not that easy to outbrake them either. On this game, when you outbrake yourself, you're pretty much just gonna miss the corner and just understeer wide, so you can't just chuck the car down the inside like you can on most games against the AI. It's quite difficult. You really do have to sort of bleed off the brakes and trail brake into corners on this game, so yeah, pretty tricky. But yeah, it's nice to be back on the game. I haven't played this game in a while. I don't know, it was just the sort of lack of things to do, really. It was just sort of hot laps and just going around just a couple of circuits, so I kind of wanted to really wait until the game came out in full. But as I said, watching the Blancpain GT3 round 1 at Monza, I thought I've got to get back on this game, and yeah, I always have fun when I get on this game, I really do. The sounds are just crazy to me, how close the sounds are. If you watch this and then you go back and watch the actual race and just listen to the sounds of the cars, listen to the sound of, like, when you get close to a Lamborghini, it just sounds spot on. Like an idiot, I think I didn't actually take I left fuel consumption off, so my fuel's just stuck on 35 litres, so I actually can't get my fuel to go down. But yeah, pretty much just trying to keep the car on the track. I always sort of got to get used to the way how the car sort of steer on this game. It seems to be like a lot more understeery than what I'm used to on P cars, and you kind of just got to get used to sort of trying to drive as smooth as possible, because it's all about how smooth you can be. It's not so much about how you can sort of attack. You just sort of aim to be as smooth as possible, and then the speed tends to come after a little while. You can see going through the Lesmos at the moment, I'm just understeering wide. I'm probably not braking early enough to get the nose in, and I'm not staying off the throttle long enough to actually make the apex of the corner. So yeah, pretty tricky, always a lot to learn, and hopefully, man, we do some sort of league on this game on AOR. Hopefully, that's why I'm going to start grinding it. I'm definitely going to start grinding the Hex-Core again, because it was always a lot of fun whenever I did get online. I think a couple of weeks ago I did a few laps at Mazzano, but nothing too serious. Not like when the game's first patches and stuff were coming out. I was definitely on the game quite a bit, and yeah, I've kind of just fallen away from the game. Probably been focused too much on P cars and stuff like that with the AOR GT3 Elite Championship and stuff, but yeah, it's definitely a game I do enjoy. I still think there is things that they can improve on with the force feedback. It's a little, to me, still a little bit bland. I do prefer the force feedback on the first Hex-Core, and hopefully they can sort that one out, man. I would love to have that feeling of the first Assetto Corsa on this game. I think it would be amazing, but the sounds, I think, are just there's nothing that's, I would say, on this level. Race Room is pretty good as well when it comes to sounds, but yeah, this game's definitely nailed it when it comes to the sound. So trying to go down the inside of this Lamborghini, we're going to try and outbrake him. We actually managed to outbrake him, but I thought I was actually going to run into the back of the Audi because the closing speed was pretty quick, but we managed to get the move done, and he kind of backs out on the apex. But I do love the way they don't just give up, they don't just let you have your position easy. You actually have to work on this game. You really have to work to get past the AI. Managing to turn into the second Lesma a lot better. In the Bentley, what I've noticed as well, even though I am actually doing it quite a lot around here, in the Bentley you kind of want to just miss first gear, because first gear is just a whole bag of traction control. So second gear definitely seems to be better. When I had a couple of hot laps before this, and yeah, it seems as if second gear was better, but as I'm running a bit more fuel, I just stick it into first just to get the car to turn into turn one. Managed to get a decent run on the Audi. I thought I broke quite late, but they managed to hold it around the outside, and this is what I'm talking about. The AI they just don't give up. They do not give up, and you can't sort of scare them off the track like you can on other games where you go a bit close to them and they just back out and just kill themselves. They're definitely on it, especially when you put the aggression up. I've got it on 97, probably could have put it to 100, but braking for this corner, and yeah, it just a small tap, but for whatever reason it's just completely just binned me. And I was gonna like sort of quit the race and restart and stuff like that, but just no point. I just wanted to have a little go and see what lap times I can get down to and stuff like that. I think I've seen some videos on YouTube where guys are getting like 47 zeros and stuff in the Ferrari. Kind of crazy. 47.0, I'm at a 50.7. It's like almost 4 seconds quicker. So it's pretty damn crazy how fast them guys are going. I haven't actually tried the Ferrari properly yet. Maybe I should do a video in the Ferrari, but I've driven it so many times in other games, well, on P cars, and yeah, it's probably not really one of my favorite cars, but I will jump in the Ferrari and just see how it handles and stuff like that compared to the Bentley. The Bentley, as I said, I just like the way you can take the curbs, and it's almost the reason why I like the Bentley, because I just feel when whatever actions I'm doing on the steering wheel, it seems to perfectly just align with my driving style. When I tried the Lambo feels very loose, although it's definitely quicker. It's very loose, and you will definitely struggle to take the curbs in the Lambo the way you take them in this Bentley. That's for damn sure, because you will definitely be facing the wall. But yeah, as I said, the Bentley, I think it's nice. It's got a little bit of understeer, but I do like it, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, for Assetto Corsa, I really hope that they bring it home with this game. And I know a lot of people thinking, well, it's only the tracks from Blancpain, and just it's not going to be like that exciting because it's only like 10 tracks or something like that. But I'm hoping they do some sort of DLC and include like Blancpain Asia, which will be another few tracks like Malaysia and China, Shang International, tracks like that, and yeah, that will sort of expand the game, expand the tracks, so you can have a greater racing experience. And also hopefully they bring some DLC with some of the 2019 GT3 cars. I would love to be in the new Bentley, I really would. I'd love to drive that thing. So yeah, I'm not really feeling the fact that I'm in a 2015 Bentley, and there's a newer version out and the game's coming out now, so you'd think that they would have some sort of DLC for that. I'm hoping that they would, but let's see, man, let's see. Hopefully they do something and don't just stick to the few tracks that they've got. Otherwise I think it could possibly get pretty boring pretty quick. But let's see, man. Again, with this game, so far I don't think that the GT3 balance is too bad. I've heard that the Ferrari is pretty damn quick, but also the M6 is a nice car to drive as well. It's another car that is a little bit more friendly on the bumps, but yeah, I've heard that the Ferrari you can brake like seriously late and stuff like that, but I just like the Bentley for whatever reason. I do have to maybe do a little race in the Ferrari, see what's going on, see what's going down, and then yeah, I'll make my decision on that car. But for me so far, so probably Bentley number 1 and the M6 number 2. Also, we've got the GTR, which is out, as that Lamborghini just gets absolutely nerfed out of the way by the AMG. Yeah, we got the GTR, I think 2 GTRs, the 2015 and 2018 one. And yeah, I haven't driven that in any anger at all. I've gotten it because I just wanted to hear what it sounded like in a TV cam, and it just sounds angry. Obviously I've done the Jaguar, the ML3 Jaguar. That car sounds great, it really does. That car sounds amazing on this game. Yeah, we got other cars like the Aston Martin. Now they're probably going to have the older version of Aston Martin, but Aston Martin have rocked up with a new GT3 car for this season, so hopefully in the future they will be adding that, and yeah, it'll just be crazy, man. It'll just be crazy, especially because I feel like they've got the authentic sounds of each car just down packed. I'm actually itching to drive the AMG on Assetto Corsa Competizione, because I felt like in the first Assetto Corsa I didn't really rate the car that much. I didn't think it was anything special. Yeah, to me it just didn't feel as good as the Ferrari, the McLaren, the Porsche, the Audi. I had them all ahead of the AMG. I weren't really feeling it that much, but yeah, it would be good to drive it and see what it is like. Other than that, I mean, also as well, I'm kind of wondering if they will have the new McLaren 720S GT3. I don't know. I don't think it's running Blancpain. I'm not too sure, but I would hope that they add that car to the game. That car just looks crazy. But yeah, that'll be another good addition to the game. But yeah, at the moment, just waiting for the last race of the Project Cars season. I think it's Nürburgring, a rerun, and then I'm free for a few weeks to just get on Assetto Corsa and just do some laps, man. At the moment though, I might be sending my PC off for a couple of repairs because it's doing some shit that's pissing me off, so I might be out of action and back on my PS4 for a little while, which is just depressing. When it comes to racing games, definitely you just please just get yourself a PC. I mean, I still spend a lot of time on my PlayStation. All the other games apart from racing I still play on my PlayStation, so in that respect I'll never ever get rid of the PS4. But for the racing side of things, it's just, you just need to get a PC, man. It's just a different world. Definitely there's a lot more games to play as well. That's what it is. The other day I found myself back on Race Room doing some more laps, and I can't tell you enough, to me personally, how good the force feedback is on Race Room is insane. For me personally, the little piece of force feedback you get every time you change gear, it's just quality. The way how the curbs feel, they've properly nailed force feedback on that game. And if only you could get sort of a mix of all the games together. Oh god, this game with a Race Room force feedback and maybe the changeable conditions and stuff like that you can get from P cars, it would be pretty damn crazy. But yeah, obviously no game's perfect, but I'm hoping they just really just up the ante when this game comes out, and yeah, we'll see, man. we'll definitely see. I hope, I really do. I hope they don't sort of downgrade the game or keep adding patches that ruins the game or ruins the feeling of the game or anything like that. I hope they just keep it authentic, keep it raw, and just how it is at the moment. Obviously there's definitely things I'd like to see them improve upon. I still feel like, I don't know, there's just something is definitely missing with the force feedback. I don't know what it is, I can't put my finger on it, but it's something that was there on the first set of Corsa and it is no longer there. But yeah, again, I got a pretty good run out of Ascari there. It seems to be the place of the Bentley's strongest because you can really just muller the curbs, and then I seem to always get a run on the guys ahead. And I think one more lap after this, I think the leads have gone past the start finish line, so yeah, I'm probably going to get one more lap to catch the Audi. I think there's another Bentley in front, but you can see it's not that easy to just blow past the AI. They're properly decent. I don't even think I've got it all the way up. I've only got the AI on 95, so yeah, definitely you can make it even harder than what I'm doing now. And to be honest, they weren't exactly easy to catch. You properly have to lap and not make any mistakes. If you make mistakes, they just get off on you out of all the corners, on the exits and stuff like that. But the AI do tend to make some mistakes themselves. You saw a couple of cars off earlier on at the first corner, so it's pretty good so far. I think the AI are some of the best AI I've raced because of how tenacious they can be, and the fact that they just really don't give up. They're not that easy to outbrake, and yeah, you can actually have fun. One day soon I'm probably going to try a little endurance race and see how I get on. I haven't done too much to do with like changing tires and pit stops and stuff like that. I'm just still trying to get used to the game, I guess. But I like it, man. I do like what they're trying to do here. I do like the sort of making a game based on the whole Blancpain GT3. I think like for me, like on P cars, the GT3s is like the main focus. I'm to the point where I'm sure that nobody cares about anything else. I'm sure no one cares that much about anything else. Maybe touring cars might get a bit of love, or the GTEs, but the GT3s are definitely the main focus. So just managed to get the Audi, but he's still on my inside. Oh, and then he bins me. He absolutely bins me for the second time. Spun out by an Audi. I was having quite a good race there as well, but yeah, just wanted to have a little go on the game, to be honest. It was just spare in the moment thing. I'm definitely gonna get on more, and I need to jump in that Ferrari and do a couple of laps. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But we managed to come home in what was that, 21st? I started 15th. Was that 21st or was that 26th? I'm not even too sure where I finished, but it was terrible. But I enjoyed racing. But anyway, Kryptic TMG, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to catch my videos first, and peace.